I do not own Biker Mice from Mars, Initial D, or any of its characters. No money was made from this production. Biker Mice from Mars belongs to Rick Unger, and Initial D belongs to Suichi Shigeno. Biker Mice from Mars, Mountain Drift. Chapter 4. Takumi. Meanwhile, in Gunma, Japan. Takumi Fujiwara packed his bags into the rental car he and his father, Bunta, were going to use to get to the airport. Dad had decided to expand his tofu business in an extreme way. He was going to open several Fujiwara tofu stores overseas. They already had the 8.6 shipped over there several weeks prior, and it was in storage. They would need it so they could show their overseas expansions how to paint their cars. So Takumi had to do all his most recent deliveries in the WRX. Oddly and surprisingly, Ikatani and Itsuki had earned enough vacation time and side money to go with him. They were in a separate rental car, patiently yet anxiously waiting for Takumi and Bunta to finish. Even Mika was going, since she got permission from her father.
This is going to be quite the trip, Dad,
Takumi said as he put his suitcase in the trunk.
Yeah.
Bunta simply replied. Mika then walked up to Takumi, since she was riding in their car too.
I wonder what Boise will be like.
Mika took Takumi's hand as they got in.
Speaking of which, heard anything from your pen pal?
Oh, you mean Manuel?
Takumi asked as they started to drive.
He wrote an email a couple nights ago saying he's trying to get used to his CR-X's new custom engine, along with that transmission kit he put in. You mean that B16A engine he installed and modified with the turbo?
Bunta asked Takumi.
Yeah, he said he took it up to Bogus Basin and back to see how it affected the car. You sure this kid doesn't have a death wish, Takumi?
Bunta asked, raising an eyebrow as he drove the car.
I've heard some bad things about this Bogus Basin. Specifically that some places on it don't have guardrails. No, not that I know of.
Takumi was then interrupted by his cell phone. He and Manuel had decided to get prepaid cell phones to talk to each other and to help Takumi practice his English when he wasn't using voice chat on a computer.
Sorry, Dad. Can I take this call? Go ahead, but put it on speaker.
Bunta said as he drove through the city.
I'd like to have a few words with him, too, if you don't mind. Not at all.
Takumi answered his cell phone on speaker.
Hello?
Hey, Takumi! Manuel said through the speaker.
Hey, Manuel.
Takumi said, using his best English.
How are things?
Things right now are interesting, I'll give you that much, Manuel answered. You wouldn't happen to be near a computer right now, would you? I need some help looking up some unusual weather patterns.
Oh, sorry, I'm not. We're on our way to the airport. We're heading for America tonight on that non-stop flight.
Oh no, I completely forgot! Manuel shouted, panicking over the phone. Oh, you're not stuff like a Boise! I totally spaced it! Oh, crap! What am I gonna do? I need to be waiting at the airport and I haven't even changed for my work clothes!
Slow down there, Manuel,
Bunta said in fluent English.
You still have about 12 hours. Take a moment and breathe.
Mika chuckled as Manuel took a deep breath over the phone. He was kind of funny like that. Takumi had introduced her to him over voice chat, along with Itsuki and Ikatani. Okay, Manuel said. So your flight arrives in the morning then?
Yep,
Takumi said.
By the way, Dad wanted to talk to you about something as well.
Bunta cleared his throat.
Manuel, I hear from Takumi you're a mechanic.
Yeah, Manuel answered. Most of what I do is repairs, but I do know how to customize as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to build my CR-X. It's my bright
Yeah. He told me how you tested your car at Bogus Basin.
Manuel was silent for a moment. He told you about
Afraid so. Figuring how you describe your skills at tuning and driving, and if you live up to what you told Takumi, I might be able to hire you for my tofu business.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fujiwara. I'm afraid I'll have to turn you down on that offer, Manuel said in a sad tone. I already deliver cooking supplies to my dad at the Bogus Resort. That and my mechanic job. I'm just not sure I could juggle a third. I hope you understand.
It's alright, don't worry about it. I will give you the long-distance number to the shop, though, should you change your mind.
Bunta said as they drove into the airport parking lot. Thanks, Mr. Fujiwara. That's kind of you.
Well, we're at the airport. I'll have to let you go for now, Manuel, since they don't allow cell phones on the plane,
Takumi said.
See you in about 12 hours, man.
Gotcha, Takumi. See you in about 12 hours.
Okay, see you later.
Takumi then hung up. Manuel felt like slapping himself in the face. How could he have forgotten about Takumi's flight? Well, so much for that idea. I feel like such a moron right now, he said. Guess we will have to figure out those patterns on our own. He brought up a recently updated satellite image, then zoomed in on Bogus Basin, scouring over it for anything unusual. About 30 minutes into poring over the map, zooming in and out, he then saw not far into one of the wooded areas there were scorch marks on the ground. He zoomed in more and saw what appeared to be a crash site. The wreckage certainly was not of any plane.
That's it.
Throttle said, pointing at the wreckage.
That's where I crashed. Think we can get there and back in less than 12 hours?
Manuel sighed, looking at the computer. Maybe. You think you'll be able to ride your motorcycle down the pass, though?
I shouldn't have that much trouble, even with my, current handicaps.
Throttle said, confidence in his voice, getting up with the aid of only one crutch. Manuel then got up from the desk, smiling, and went to get his car keys. Let's get going then. Time waits for no one, and after all, the night will only last for so long.